How are you?
Very good morning. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So, Vanda, can you please turn on your video?
Oh, I thought it was on. It's not on?
No. So, there will be an icon below.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Hello.
morning. Good morning.
Very good morning.
Good
So,
morning.
yeah, Vanda. So, welcome to the Global Virtual Summit 2026. So, I will introduce you to our audience so that you can start
Sure.
your session.
Thank you. And you got my slides successfully?
Oh,
You
have
received
you
my
uploaded to
slides?
the Google Drive?
Yes. Okay, perfect. Yes, I have.
Okay, let me check from our end first so
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next speaker, Vanda Robinson. So, she's a founder and educational strategist of Pivot Health BDA and dedicated into advancing health and science education through innovative, evidence-based learning experiences. So, with decades of expertise in education, and she empowers individuals and organizations through dynamic workshops, keynote presentations, and practical training. So her work inspires personal growth, lifelong learning, and healthier communities by with people to pursue purpose and to create meaningful impact. So that was a wonderful bio, Vanda. So
Thank
the
you.
stage is all yours, and we will
Thank
try
you.
to present the PPT from our end.
Yes, please. Yes,
Yeah,
please. Good morning, everyone. We'll just wait for the slides to load.
yeah, Vanda. So there is no PPT in the Google Drive. So could you please, let you know of the PPT. I mean, the starting words of PPT name.
Okay, so you see them, do you? Do you see the slides?
No.
Oh,
So are you
okay.
sharing?
Okay. All right. Shall I try
Yeah. So please try
and
from your end once.
try from my end? Okay, let's see. Share. That doesn't seem like it's working either. So you're unable to see it on the Google Drive at all.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let me know the name of PPT, please. So
Sure. It's my name.
her name.
It's my name. Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So
You see it?
yes. So give
Okay.
us
Thank you.
yeah, give us 5 seconds. We'll be presenting from our end.
Sure. Sure. Thank
Thank you.
you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for this opportunity to be able to present to each and every one of you. Thank you to the Global Virtual Summit. Our topic today is how can perseverance through challenges produce resilience? Resilience is not innate. It's developed through persistence during difficulties. Next slide, please. All right, before we get right into it, I want to introduce myself again. My name is Wanda Robinson. I am the founder of Pivot Health Bermuda, and I'm also the educational strategist. My background, I have been an educator for over 20 years in the private and the public sectors, and I develop many programs for students as well as for teachers and different organizations. We're going to start off first by talking about the purpose, our purpose. But we need to identify and define some words, some terms first. The first one is perseverance. Perseverance, according to the Webster's Dictionary, is the continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failures, or opposition. Resilience is the ability to recover from or adjust easily to change. And then we're going to get into some strategies later on as well. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. All right, the first thing we want to do is start off with some activations, and I'm going to get each and every one of you involved. All right, so get your keyboards ready, get your pen and paper ready if you need to write it down. What comes to your mind when you look at this photo? Is it A, relaxation? Is it B, great anticipation? Is it C, questions? Or is it D, suspicion? What comes to your mind when you look at this photo? Go ahead and type your A, B, or C, or D in the chat. Okay, well, we're just going to get right into A. If some of you say relaxation, ooh, one person said relaxation. Thank you, Nikolai. Relaxation. A lot of people think, oh, that looks like a beach. That could be somewhere I could relax and just unwind from the day or from whatever it is I was dealing with during the week or during the month. A lot of people would choose A. And I have to say, that was me yesterday. I was on the beach yesterday, relaxing. Some may say B, great anticipation. Now, I don't know if you can see the entire photo where you see the beach at the bottom. At the bottom, and thank you so much, Ayu. At the bottom, there's a beach. There's a beach scene. You see the horizon. We don't know what we're to expect. I am sitting here waiting with great anticipation of what's coming. Some may choose C. I see another A and another A, and I see a C. Thank you so much, Aisha. Questions. What's on the horizon? Oh my goodness, what do I see out there? What is in the sky? What am I looking at? Thank you for all of those who are coming in and putting, thank you, Sophia, putting in your choices as well. Some people may say D, suspicion. Why does the sun look like that? Why do the clouds look like that? Why does the water look like that? It's got to be something else behind this. Thank you for all of those choices. I see a number of you have answered A, a number with B, and some C as well. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. So perseverance, we've already talked about the definition of perseverance. We want to know that we are staying committed. We are persevering through our challenges. And thank you for all those who are still answering as well from the activation. We are staying committed through our challenges. What challenge do you have? What is it that you're dealing with each day? Courage in the midst of the challenges. Now, when we persevere, we will face a number of challenges. But how much courage do we have in order to persevere? And a long-term focus. Because we have to look at what are our ultimate goals. What is it that we really want to accomplish? Next slide, please. Resilience. Resilience. How do we recover from this? Once we've been through the challenges, as we're persevering, how do we recover from that experience? How do we adapt to that experience? And how do we grow stronger? Next slide, please. Our challenges, what do these challenges do? These challenges build character. They build strength and character, but they also reveal what strengths you have. And they create a level of wisdom. You see, when we go through challenges, we don't go through those challenges for ourselves. We have to walk the road, just like this picture. This picture is someone trying to figure out how to get from one side to the other. And they look as if it's a cliff face, right? But what if we flip this upside down and the cliff face is actually the mountains and she's on the ground doing a handstand? So it's all how we perceive things as well. But our challenges, ultimately, they build our character, they reveal our strengths, they create wisdom in us so that we can then help someone else. Next slide, please. Here's a second activation for you. What comes to you when you look at this picture? Is it A, worry? Is it B, sadness? Is it C, questions? Or is it D, fear? Please put your answer in the chat. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, well, what is this picture? This picture is rough ocean or rough seas. Thank you, Nikolai. He put B, sadness. Yes, some people will look at this and they may have a memory. They may wonder, what is it that happened on these rough seas? Some of you may be sailors. Some of you may have just loved to travel on the water and experience some challenges. Thank you, Nikolai. I see a lot of B, a lot of B. John put D, D, fear. Rough seas can actually make someone feel fearful. Yes, they can, because you don't know what's coming. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's underneath the water, what may come above the water. Is it a large whale or is it a ship that's sunk? You don't know what's going to happen. Thank you. I see Fatima put A, worry. Yes, some people may worry through this because the seas are rough. We don't know what's going to happen in the rough seas. We have no idea. So we'll worry about what's coming next. Is there another wave coming? Is it larger than the last one? And I don't see any C's, but someone may have put questions. What is underneath this ocean? Am I going to see land anytime soon? Is this going to get easier, or is this just going to be rough for the entire time that I'm out here? Next slide, please. Thank you for all those who gave their answers as well. So the mindset, we have to have a mindset of, I can learn. Not so much I can't, because when you get into that moment of I can't, it shuts down everything. You're not willing to adjust. You're not willing to adapt. You're not willing to persevere. You're not willing to become resilient eventually. So change that mindset of I can't to I can learn. I can learn how to do new things. You know, that's something that I had to be challenged with myself because the world is changing. And as the world changes, we have to adapt. We have to learn new things. We have to learn technology. Some of us may have started out when technology was starting, and others of us may never have had any technology, but we have to continue to learn something new. Next slide, please. Failure. Failure, remember this. What Theodore Roosevelt said, it is hard to fail. It is. But it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Let me tell you a story. I remember many years ago, I was in school and we were taking an exam. And we had theater seats in our exam room. So whenever one person moved, the other person felt it. Someone sat about 3 seats down from me, and they were sitting there saying that they were going to fail over and over and over again. They were going to fail. They were going to fail. And this was constant. So I was ready for my exam. I had everything in my mind. I knew exactly what it was I was going to do in this exam. When I opened the exam booklet, I remembered nothing. Had taken the time to study, but I remembered Absolutely nothing. Why? Because I heard my classmate saying to herself that she was going to fail. She was going to fail. So then I started thinking the same thing. I sat there, I took a deep breath, and I planned. I didn't plan for the exam though. I planned to close my test booklet, to take it to my professor, and to tell my professor, I am going home. I cannot do this. I'm not taking this exam. I was going to give up. But I sat there and I prayed and I asked for God's help. Father, please help me through this exam. I need your help. Right now, I feel like I'm going to fail too. And I opened the test booklet. I started with the first question. I tried. The next question. I tried. The next question. And I continued and I continued. Did I fail the exam? Well, you know what? I did. I did. But I succeeded at sitting there and not giving up. So when you find yourself in challenging situations and it's hard and it's difficult, you cannot give up because failure is not finality. Next slide, please. So we must apply strategies. So for me, my strategy was I'm going to pray, Lord, I need your help with this exam. And for some of you, that challenge may be something different. It may be, I need to just get through this day. I need to be able to clean my house, take care of my children and my family. I need to be able to go to work and deal with that challenging person on my job who I really don't feel like looking at today. But I need something to help me. So, how do we apply these strategies? Well, with your personal life, sit down, map out what it is that you want to do, map out how you're going to take care of your goals with one step at a time. Don't put so many things down that you cannot even start one. Start with one step at a time. This goes for your business, this goes for your community, this goes for athletics. And I love athletics because if you can think of someone who is going to compete with the top sportsmen and they're running the 100-meter dash, maybe you have never, ever come first and you're faced with this person who always comes first. What do? You go out there and train, and you train, and you train, and you do your best. You learn how to breathe correctly. You learn how to go down on to the starting line and you learn how to come up slowly and you learn how when they say go, how to take off and to push through in spite of how you feel. So you take one step at a time. Within your community, there are people in the community that may need your assistance and you may not have the energy to help them. But you look at one thing first. What can I help them with today? Maybe the only thing you can help them with is a smile, is an encouraging word. One thing at a time and apply each strategy, but find out for yourself what your strategies are. Are your strategies to go out there and encourage someone with a word? Are your strategies to go out there and cook someone food? Or maybe just give a smile to someone? Are your strategies more personal to you? I need some patience because when I get to work today, this person, I know what they're going to say. I know the negativity that's going to come from them. So your strategy is okay, I need to think more positively. I can do this. What is my goal? Next slide, please. Emotional intelligence. Now, these are two words that I hear quite often. And this is something that many of us have accepted. Some of us are still traveling through. But emotional intelligence involves self awareness, self control, self management, social awareness, relationship management, and optimism. With emotional intelligence, the capabilities or limitations of an individual, along with how positive they are in accomplishing their goals, that's basically emotional intelligence. Thank you for these questions. I'll come to them shortly as well. My personal experience, oh my goodness. Bibi, thank you for asking that question. She asks, can you share one personal experience where perseverance transformed a challenge into success? Oh my goodness. Wow. Where shall I give an example? There are many, actually. There are many. I had a dream to be able to help others. And I thought that, well, I will go ahead and I'll become a doctor. Well, that didn't quite pan out. So I knew that I wanted to make a difference and help in the area of education. So I went into the classroom. And as I got into the classroom, I found other students who also wanted to become doctors. And I remember this one young lady who came to me one day and she said, I don't know where to start. You see, I taught science and she was one of my high flyers. And I told her everything that I've learned in school. You bring your notebook with you during your lunch hour. You come to my classroom and I will teach you everything that you know, that I know, sorry, in order for you to use this knowledge. And she did. She came to me successfully every single lunch hour, and I assisted her with all of the knowledge that I had. She graduated magna cum laude from high school, and she went on to educate others. And she is now a professor in one of the Canadian universities. So my success was I gave her the knowledge so that she could help others go on and follow their dream of becoming a doctor. And I believe she's going for her PhD. So she may not be a medical doctor, but she's going to become a doctor in her own right as well. I hope that answers your question. Support. As we travel along these perseverance roads to resilience, we must always remember grief is like an ocean. It comes in waves, ebbing and flowing. Sometimes the water is calm, and sometimes it is overwhelming. All we can do is learn to swim. Who is your support? Are they your family? Are they your friends? Are they your neighbors? Are they your mentors? And Nikolai, thank you for your question. How can individuals adapt their strategies when their original plan isn't working? Well, you have to adapt and adjust by what it is you see that is a need in your community or in your situation. What do you see is a need? And once you do, you look at your strategies and think, okay, if I cannot do it this way, for instance, I couldn't pass my exam, but then I went back and I studied more and I studied the things that I wanted to do. I may not have wanted to focus on what I was learning in that exam, but there were parts of that exam that I was able to expound upon and build into what it is that I wanted to do with my life. And that was education as a whole. Hope that answers your question as well. Next slide, please. Daily habits, discipline. That's an important one. We all must have discipline in our daily habits. If we sit down for 2 minutes on the beach and we know it's supposed to be 2 minutes, we need to relax. Maybe we sit there for 10 because we need more. But then we have to look at what is it that I need to accomplish today and adjust accordingly. Then we need to reflect. Reflect on how the day went, how your situation went, how your plans went. Do you need to change anything as you persevere in order to ensure that you reach your goals? And then we must give gratitude. Give gratitude to those who have helped you, those who have encouraged you along the way. Give gratitude to them, but also give gratitude to yourself because it takes a lot of patience in order to walk through challenging situations as well. And for me, I give gratitude, all thanks and praise to God. Next slide, please. Adaptability. This is a big one. We must continue to adjust without giving up because with each new level, there comes new challenges. Now, do these challenges mean that you stop? No, they don't mean that. Those challenges could be family, those challenges could be losses, those challenges could be finances, those challenges could be many, many things. but you don't give up. You have to continue on and adapt with each challenge. Remember, others are watching you. Younger people are watching you. Those who are following their dreams are watching you to see how you adapt. And that encourages them along the way. And it also encourages you when you reach one milestone, then you know you can reach the next. Next slide, please. Leadership. In all of this, you must inspire even through adversity. I was speaking to an artist the other day, and this gentleman made a statement about artists. He said, always hold on to your old art, the ones that you think, the pieces that you think were not good. Because when you hit a wall, you can always go back and see, look how far I've come. So even through adversity, my challenges are failing in school, failing that exam. I was able to use that to inspire my students. So when a student came to me and said, I can't do this, I would explain to them, yes, you can. When an adult came to me, I can't do this, I explained to them, yes, you can. Why? Because I did it. I can do it. And if I can do it, so can you. And that goes for each and every one of you. Those dreams that you may have put them aside. And that's okay to put them aside for a minute to regroup, but pick them back up because you never know what may come out of that as a result. And then you're able to inspire others, even when you face more challenges along the way. Next slide, please. Well-being. Remember, please take care of yourself. You rest, you exercise, and you have reflective awareness. Rest. How many of us go to bed early at a proper time? Or how many of us stay up late because we need to get that last thing done? Resting is very important to ensure that you accomplish your goals in the right time. Did you know if you don't rest, it takes you longer to accomplish a goal if you don't rest? Because when you rest, your brain recharges, your body heals. And then when you wake up and you get started again, you do it a lot quicker. Exercise helps open up your mind. Fresh air is always good. Just not even thinking about anything else. That's always good. Next slide, please. Purpose. Your values, they fuel your endurance. What do you value? What are your values? Please put a word in the chat. What are your values? One word. How would you describe your values? Next slide, please. And your strategies. Remember these strategies. You set your goals. You organize your tasks one at a time, and then you celebrate your progress, however you celebrate. For me, I love to go to the beach. I love to have fun. So celebrate your progress. Next slide, please. Here's one last activation. Identify any challenge that has shaped you into the person you have become. What challenge is that? Identify that for yourself. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it up in your office. Put it up in your home. Next slide, please. So your story, I cannot see this in totality. Your story does not cease with challenges. It is where resilience is built. Stay determined despite challenges. Learn from setbacks and keep moving forward despite the pace. And I'll let you read on to the others as well. Let's go to the next slide, please. Thank you so much for listening to my talk. Remember Galatians 6 and 9. Let us not be weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap harvest if we do not give up. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Can we go to the last slide, please? Remember that resilience is not innate. It's developed through persistence during difficulties. I would like for you to join me, email me, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I am organizing monthly online workshops the third Thursday of every month, and I would love to see you there. Are there any questions?
Yeah, Amanda. So that was a wonderful session, and
Thank
it
you.
was an interactive session with the audience, and a lot
Thank
of
you.
people have engaged to you.
Thank
So,
you.
and there are some couple of questions.
Yes.
So, one of the question from Natalie. So, how
Yes.
can challenges become opportunities to build resilience rather than obstacles?
How can challenges, let me see if I can read it. How can challenges become opportunities to build resilience rather than obstacles? Oh my goodness. Well, with challenges, whenever you face a challenge, that experience that you've had, that you've learned from, you can then take that challenge and use it in an interview, in a talk, and you can give people strategies as to how they build resilience throughout that. For instance, if you had a challenge, and I'll give just a general challenge, when you think of a child, for a child to get up and walk, it takes them a bit. They try and they try and they try. And eventually they realize, okay, my right hand will work better than my left to push myself up. So they will then push themselves up with one hand and then the other. And then they'll realize they need both hands to push themselves up. And as they do that, they will do it over and over and over. So when you have a challenge, the lesson that you learn from that challenge, you then can use that to show someone else how to help them get up. And then you will be on to the next stage. I've learned how to get up. Now, my next thing is I need to learn how to run. So now I need to put one foot in front of the other. And you will keep on trying and trying. With each success, then comes another challenge, then comes another opportunity to learn, and then comes another opportunity to help someone else. I hope that answers your question. Thank you
Yeah,
for your question.
yeah, Amanda. Thanks for the answer.
You're very welcome.
There are some couple of questions as well.
Yes.
So, from Kaya, so what daily habits helps develop perseverance during difficult times?
What daily habits help develop perseverance during difficult times? Well, for me, prayer is one of them. That's definitely one of them for me. For others, it may be journaling. For some people, it may be picking up the phone and calling their friends. For others, it may be just going for a walk, getting some fresh air. Others may love to go to the gym. You know, I know some people who love to lift weights, and that may be their daily habit. So find out what your daily habit is. I love to bake. I love to bake. Is that a daily habit? No, it's not. And it does not need to be a daily habit because we would have problems if it was. But I love to bake. So for me, I love to look up recipes every day. So looking up anything that you have a passion for, that you love to do, that could be a daily habit. And that will help you develop perseverance in getting better and better and better at it. Whether it be a recipe, you want to get better at baking that cake, then you continue to try and try again. I see, and I hope that answers the question as well. I don't see all of the questions.
Yeah. So
Yes,
we'll be thanks for your session and thanks for your
you're
valuable
welcome.
words. So we'll be
You're
sending
welcome.
all the questions, remaining questions to your email directly, so you can answer there.
Okay.
And
Yes,
so we welcome you for the next event in Dubai.
yes.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
so we value your
Thank
presence
you.
more. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you. And thank you, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. And I appreciate your support as well.
Yeah. Have a great day. Bye. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you.